In this video, we're going to continue from where we stopped in solving JAMB 2025 maths past questions. Question number 21. In a basket full of fruits, there are 6 grapes, 11 bananas, and 13 oranges. If one fruit is chosen at random, what is the probability that the fruit is either a grape or a banana? So the formula for probability, let's say this is probability of event A, then this is equals to the number of favorable outcomes over number of possible outcomes. Now the number of possible outcomes is equals to, we're going to sum the number of oranges we have here. So we have 6 plus 11 plus 13, which is going to give us 30. So this is the number of possible outcomes. Now the number of favorable outcomes for grape, because we have to find the probability that the fruit is either a grape or a banana. Then for grape, the probability for grape is equals to the number of favorable outcomes for grape is equals to 6. So 6 over number of possible outcomes, which is 30. And then for banana, the number of favorable outcomes is 11, then over number of possible outcomes, which is 30. So because of this, or we are going to add this to probability. So we have 6 over 30 plus 11 over 30. So the sum of this and this is just 30. We just go ahead and add the numerators, which is 6 plus 11. So 6 plus 11 is equals to 17. So 17 over 30 is the probability that the fruit is either a grape or a banana. And then from options, we have that option A is the correct answer. So question number 22. Calculate the interior angle of a 5-sided regular polygon. And the formula for interior angle is equals to n minus 2 times 180 over n. Then equals to the number of side here is 5, then minus 2 times 180 over 5. So this is equals to 5 minus 2 is equals to 3 times 180 divided by 5. So 3 times 180 is equals to 540 over 5, and this is equals to 108 degrees. So option number C is the correct answer to this question. Question 22. A bank has spent 1/5 of his salary on shirts, 1/3 of the remainder on transport, and kept the rest for contingencies. What fraction was left? So let the salary be S. Then he said he spent 1/5 of his salaries on shirts. So amount spent on shirts is equals to 1/5 times S. Alright. Now he says 1/3 of the remainder on transport. Okay. So this is the amount he spent on shirts. Now the remainder after this expenditure on S is equals to S, which is the salary, minus 1/5 times S, which is the amount spent on shirts. So which is equals to S minus 1 times S is S over 5. And if you solve this, we have that is going to be equals to the SM is 5. 5 times S is 5S. 1 times S is 5 minus S. So 5S minus S is equals to 4S then over 5. Now this 4S over 5 is the amount that remain after spending 1/5 of the salary on shirts. So the next one said that he spent 1/3 of the remainder on transport. So he spent 1/3 of this on transport. Alright, so transport is equals to, he spent 1/3 of 4S over 5. So equals to 1 times 4S is 4S over 3 times 5 is 15. So this is the amount he spent on transport. So we are asked to find the fraction that was left, because the rest was for contingencies. So the fraction that is left is 4S over 5 minus 4S over 15. So to make this 5 here to be 15, for easier simplification, we're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by 3. Alright, so this is equals to 3 times 4s is 12s over 3 times 5 is 15, then minus we have 4s over 15. So the sum of 15 and 15 is simply equals to 15. Then we have 12s minus 4s is equals to 8s. So we have 8 over 15s. So this is the fraction that is left. Now from these options, we see that option B is the correct answer to this question. Question 24. Find the probability of getting an even number in a single throw of a 6-sided dice. So dice is that seed you use when playing a Ludo game. It normally has 6 sides. So I asked to find the probability of getting an even number. So it has the first side, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 sides. So among all the sides, we have this one is an even number, this is an even number, and then this is an even number. So you have 3 even numbers here. So the probability of getting an even number in a single throw, remember formula for probability is number of favorable outcomes over number of possible outcomes. So number of favorable outcomes here is 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 numbers of favorable outcomes, then over possible outcomes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 over 6 and equals to 3 divided by 3 is 1 over 6 divided by 3 is equals to 2. So 1 over 2 is the correct answer to this question. From these options, we have option C as the correct answer. So question number 24. Integrate y is equals to 4x cubed plus 2x plus cos x. So we have integrate have to integrate 4x cubed plus 2x plus cos x. So this is going to be equals to 4x. Now we add 1 to this exponent, so it's going to be 4. Then we divide by that exponent 4, then plus 2x. Originally we have 1 here, so 1 plus 1 is 2. We then divide by the exponent, which is 2. Then if you integrate cos x, we're going to get sin x. Now you add some constants. So this is equals to this 4 and this 4 will cancel. We'll be left with x raised to the power 4. Then plus this and this will cancel. We have s squared. Then we have plus sin x plus c. So this is the answer to this question. S raised to the power 4 plus s squared plus sin x plus c. So if you look at this, you see that option B is the correct answer. Question number 26. Simplify minus log 0.0001 base 10. So we have minus log base 10 of. Now let's convert this to a standard form. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1 times 10 raised to the power negative 5. But 1 times 10 is simply equals to 10. So instead of writing 1 times 10 raised to the power negative 5, we write 10 raised to the power negative 5. Alright. So by law of indices, you can take this negative 5 in front of this logarithm. So when we do that, we still retain this negative sign here. Then in bracket we have this negative 5. Then we have log 10 base 10. And then when you have log of any number to its base, is going to be equals to 1. Alright. So we have minus times minus 5 is equals to plus 5. Then 5 times 1 is equals to 5. So I have that 5 is the correct answer to this question, which is option number C. Question number 27. The chord of a circle of radius 17 cm is 30 cm long. Calculate the distance of the chord from the center of the circle. So let's draw this. So this is a circle. Now this is not drawn to scale. Now the radius is 17 cm. Then this is also the radius 17 cm. Now this is the chord, and then this is the height of that chord that we have to find. Let me name it h. Let me name this length h. Alright, so we have that the chord of a circle of radius system is 30 cm long. So from this point to this point, let me name it a, b, and then here o. Then ab is equals to 30 cm. So we have 30 cm. Now this height bisected this line AB at the middle. Alright, so we have that here is 15, and then here is 15. So this is right angle. Now let's draw out a part of this rectangle triangle. If you draw it out, it's going to be this. So we have here as 15 cm, we have here as 17 cm, and then this is the height we are looking for. Now this is not drawn to scale, remember. So by Pythagoras theorems, we have here as a, b, c. We have that c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. So c here is 17. We have 17 squared is equals to a is 15 squared plus we have b squared. So b squared is equals to 17 square minus 15 square. Then b is equals to square root of, that's taking the square root of both sides. We have 17 square minus 15 square. So if you put this in your calculator, you see that b is equal to 8 cm. So option number C is the correct answer to this question. Question number 28. Find the limit of y equal to, now the numerator is x cubed minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 12 over the denominator is x minus 2 as x goes to 2. So y is equal to x cubed minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 12 over x minus 2 as x tends to 2. So now if you plug in 2 here and 2 here, we are going to get 0 over 0, which is indeterminate. Now we are going to factor this numerator. So if we factor this numerator, we are going to get x minus 2 then into x squared plus 6, then this is over x minus 2. Now see how we are going to do it. We are going to test x is equals to 1, minus 1, 2, and minus 2 into this numerator. So any of them that give you 0 is a factor. So if in this case x is equals to 2 give 0 as a factor, so you just write x minus 2. Alright, so x minus 2 will now be the that is what we factorize out. So coming here now, you see that x minus 2 and x minus 2 we cancel. We now have x squared plus 6 remaining. So we are going to plug in the value of this x, which is 2, into this expression. So x squared plus 6 is equals to, we have 2 squared plus 6, which is 4 plus 6, which is equals to 10. So the answer to this question is 10, and here is it is in the question as option B. Question number 29. The second term and fifth terms of a GP are 1 and 1 over 8 respectively. Find the common ratio. So the second term is given as AR, that's the formula, and then we are told that it's equal to 1. Now the fifth term is equals to AR raised to the power 4. Then we are told that it is equals to 1 over 8. So ask to find the common ratio. Now this is equation 1, this is equation 2. We can solve them simultaneously. From question number I, we make A separate to the formula because we are looking for R. So here A will be equal to 1 over R. This is equation I. Now let's substitute A to be 1 over R into this equation I. So when we do that, we have 1 over R multiplied by R raised to the power 4 equals to 1 over 8. So we have R raised to the power 4 over R, because 1 times R raised to the power 4 is equals to R raised to the power 4 equals to 1 over 8. So this side we cancel one of these 4 here. We have R cubed is equals to 1 over 8. Now let's take the cube roots of both sides. So if you do that, we have that R, this and this will cancel. R is equals to cube root of 1 over 8 can be written as cube root of 1 over cube root of 8. So cube root of 1 is equals to 1 over cube root of 8 is equals to 2. So the common ratio here is equals to 1 over 2. And from these options, we see that option C is the correct answer. Question number 30. An amount of 600,000 was realized when a principal Y was saved for 5% simple interest for 5 years. Find the value of Y, which is the principal. Now, we are given an amount as 600,000 naira. So first of all, the formula for amount is equals to principal plus the interest. Now we know that the formula for interest is equal to principal times time times rate over 100. So if you substitute I, which is this, into this equation, we're going to get that A is equals to P plus, we have P times time times rate, then over 100. So A is equals to, if you factor out this principal out, we will left it 1 plus time times rate over 100. So if you plug in the values of principal, rate and time here, we see that, and this amount, now amount given is 600,000 equals to, we are looking for principal, so equals to principal multiplied by 1 plus the time here is 4 years, then multiplied by the rate is 5%, which is 5 over 100, which is equals to 0.05. So 4 times, we have 0.05 here. So let's divide both sides by 1 plus 4 times 0.05. So 1 plus 4 times 0.05, and then divide this also by 1 plus 4 times 0.05. So this and this will cancel. And if you punch this in your calculator, 600,000 over this, we're going to get that P is equal to 500,000, and then whatever unit this thing is. So we see that option B is the correct answer to this question. So thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like and comment, also share with your friends. Have a nice day.